You couldn't stand that your appearance on national television to promote your wildly successful series was delayed for a few seconds while the adults talked about mental health? You wanted to manufacture a viral moment where everyone gets to see you're the asshole that you are. Did you see Larry David on NBC's Today Show? Did you see him when he was on that?
No,
Okay.
I did not.
So he was on the show with Elmo and Elmo's dad, Elmo from Sesame Street, where Elmo and his dad, like this
Wait,
is
Elmo
this
has
is
a dad?
I
yeah,
didn't know Elmo had a dad.
this was news to me, but now Elmo has a dad.
Oh, he looks
Wow.
like a hippie.
He does
He
have a
has
little
a
soul patch down
goatee.
here,
Look
doesn't
at
he?
that.
Yeah.
Got a little soul patch down here, right?
Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah, that thing.
So he's and they they got him, and the hosts are all pretending, hey, it's Elmo, how fun is this, right? And then
Yeah.
and then this is what this happens. Larry David, who is the guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm, creator of Seinfeld and all that stuff, was on in this happened.
Social media on our website at today.com.
All right, let's go over to Alfred, checking the weather. And
Not yet.
Wait.
Oh my gosh, you love Elmo, don't you?
So Larry David goes over and just kind of like plays the puppet, punches him a little bit, and they're all like, "What is happening?"
Elmo's dad is a total beta for not beating the crap out of him. Like,
Yeah.
come on. You just watched
there.
him like, wow, what a beta dude.
I appreciate that's what we got out of this was the beta that,
Well, yeah,
that
I know,
Elmo's
like-
dad is.
What are you doing, Dad? You should be fighting right now.
That's awesome. So yeah, you can see, look at this guy's, oh my God, over here, his
Yeah.
face right here. So this happened a couple days ago. And speaking of betas, Wil Wheaton. Do you know who Wil Wheaton is, Mel?
I might if I saw his face.
So Wil Wheaton was from Star Trek. He is
Okay.
people say he's a nerd icon, right?
He's
Wil
been
Wheaton.
on Big Bang Theory a couple times.
Right.
Okay.
He's appeared in all sorts of stuff. And here he was in Star Trek back in the day. This was him right here.
Oh,
And
okay.
this is him now, right? He does all sorts of like Comic-Con stuff.
He
you know.
does look like a male feminist.
He really does. Really does. Well, he took to Facebook. And let me tell you this. He
Of
was
all the
not
places to
happy.
rant to, Facebook like a
Uh-oh.
dad.
Did he not like seeing Elmo get kind of beat up a little bit, wrestled around?
Oh boy, did he not like it. Here it is.
Uh-oh.
His post. Look at this giant post over.
Imagine having this much of an opinion over that. Wow.
This is fascinating. He came in, says, so I heard about, and by the way, this is all legit. This is not parody. Not parody at all. So I heard about Larry David assaulting Elmo on live television, but I didn't watch it until now because I knew it would upset me. Holy shit, it's worse than I thought. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Elmo is like the best friend to multiple generations of children. In the Sesame Street universe, Elmo is a child who is currently putting mental health and caring for others in the spotlight. And Larry fucking David did that and thought it was going to be funny? What? What an asshole. What a stupid, self-centered, tone-deaf asshole. Full disclosure, all the time when I was growing up, my dad would grab me by the shoulders and shake me while he screamed in my face. He choked me more than once, and he was always out of control, always in a furious rage, and always terrifying. I'm a 51-year-old man, and my heart is pounding right now.
I think he needs to shake you now, bro.
No joke. My God. Ridiculous.
Soy boy.
I'm a 51-year-old man, and my heart is pounding right now, recalling how I felt when I was a little boy who loved Grover the way the kids today love Elmo. So this appalling, unforgivable, despicable act hits more than just one raw nerve for me. And I'm going to say what I'd wish I'd been able to say when this sort of thing happened to me. Larry David, this was not okay. And your obvious, insincere, quote-unquote, apology clearly communicates that you don't get that. First of all, you aren't even in this segment, but you decided to barge in and draw focus because why? You couldn't stand that a puppet brought people together in a meaningful way that you can't? You couldn't stand that your appearance on national television to promote your wildly successful series was delayed for a few seconds while the adults talked about mental health? You wanted to manufacture a viral moment where everyone gets to see you're the asshole that you are. So they'll tune in and watch you portray an asshole in the last season of your show that celebrates how great it is to be an asshole without ever experiencing the consequences of being an asshole. I really want to know. So it goes on and on and on.
This sounds like a villain manifesto. Oh my goodness. Overseeing. This is just try not to make everything about you challenge impossible. It wasn't that deep, but of course he's got to make this all about him.
You know, as pointed out in the chat, Aaron wants to know, has he seen Curb? And Aaron says, do you think Will was crying? I bet he was crying as he typed this.
He was crying, like rocking himself. With, like, a
or
safety
he watched
blanket.
that and he was like, ooh, I can make this about me. Let's go.
More than
Elmo. I can spin this.
Let me mention my dad shaking me. Yes, finally. I could just completely air my family drama on the internet.
The irony of all
this. We
this.
have real world problems or anything. It's Elmo.
The irony of all this is that he's bitching at Larry David for making this segment all about him while making that segment all about him, which is amazing.
Yes.
It's so pathetic. Oh my God. I want to continue this because this is really, really great. Elmo and his dad were there to talk about empathy, love, kindness, and caring for each other. Larry David was there to promote the final, thank God, maybe he'll go away now, season of a television series. Like, read the room, dickhead. It isn't always about you being the center of attention. And understand what's happening in the moment, fucko. Understand that there are larger things in the world than you and your garbage ego. Hello,
He's
Pot.
projecting big time. Oh, wow. All over. That's what you got out of that, dude?
That's just absolutely amazing. And when you really think about it, like this is the face of a guy who would be typing that on his computer while crying.
I knew it. I could tell. He looks like a male feminist. I knew it couldn't be good. It couldn't.
I mean, just absolutely fascinating to see. And honestly, exactly what you'd expect. Exactly what you'd expect.
I hope he's getting roasted on the internet. I really hope he got roasted for that.
Just absolutely decimated. And you know what? We had this nice conversation about AI yesterday, and you know what? Let's do an AI image of this. Let's do Wil Wheaton rage typing about Larry David while crying on his computer. Let's just see what happens when I put this in. I think that's a pretty good prompt. I'm going to use some low-hanging fruit because I think, and we'll see what happens thanks to Midjourney here.
And here are some more Wil Wheaton crying AI images, which are actually really good.
Those are great.
Just crying on the phone.